I thought the sex was real. Because I'm like, dude, who wouldn't want to have sex with a hot doctor? And then fucking on call in room or wherever.
Hey guys, it's Stephanie, aka Miss Classy, and I have the hubby here, Nico.
Thanks, babe. We are the Local Town Podcast, and we are, babe, where are you?
Well, we are quarantined. We are here I'm in my office. Where you at, babe?
Yeah, I'm in my office too. I got the pop shop behind me. I got Kobe, Mamba Mentality, Terramana, Tequila, and I got Pablo and Juanita. They're alive. Today we have a special guest.
She is an amazing person. We met her last year when we did our very first recording at Kushstock. She's a producer, she's a writer, she does it all in production, and I'm super excited that we get to talk to her today.
Don't forget to check her out. She also is the co-host on The High Hour. You guys can follow her at The High Hour. Of course, we gotta build up the beat here. We gotta get like a drum roll. And today on the show, I'm gonna give it up for...
We got Marquitta, or as her friends like to call her Q, Baines.
Yay.
Woohoo!
Hey, I'm gonna get some music up in there. What kind of music should we get? What kind of music you feeling?
Who, me? Oh, you asking the wrong person. I'm like not a music person. I listen to music, but I couldn't tell you anything really about music.
Damn. And you around music people all the time.
That's actually pretty interesting.
I know, it's like I listen to it, but like I couldn't tell you who half the people are. I'm more of a TV movies type of person.
Huh. Okay. Well then, let's get right to it then. And speaking of music and what you know, let's talk about your talent. I like to know you as a producer, right? Stephanie, what is a talent you like to go with Marquitta?
I like her co-host on when we first met her at Kushstock.
Oh, okay. Then.
Talents. But you know what's so crazy is that, like, when I used to tell my mom, I was like, I don't really have any talents. I never really thought what I do as a talent. You think about someone that can sing, can dance, can do things like that. And then, like, my mom did tell me, she was like, you have so many talents. She's like, all talents aren't like showy like that.
What would you say in 2 words you would like to call yourself your talents? In 2 words.
Being creative. I'll say that. Yeah. I'm just a creative. Regardless if I'm producing, directing, writing, hosting, or it's all creativity. You put in some creativity behind it. So I would just say that. I'm a creative. I literally do pretty much stuff in like every department. Like I use both sides of my brain.
You're juggling. You don't stop. That's what I know about you is there's always something going on with you. Always.
Yeah, I had some great mentors that taught me a lot.
Ooh,
yeah.
What are some of the mentors? Can you throw out some names, some shout outs?
Working with Steve Harvey was working for him. You had to know how to do more than one thing. Like the more you knew how to do, the more valuable you was to his team. And so that allowed me to learn producing, to learn production management, writing, directing, like all that stuff, because they allowed you to learn those things, because the more you know, the more, you know what I'm saying, useful you were.
Mm-hmm. You feel like you can do it all. You feel like you can do it all.
Not all, no. Definitely not all.
But do you have a favorite?
If I can get paid for this, which I'm not currently, but would be writing. So right now I'm writing a scripted series and a film, a feature film. So I like to dabble in romantic comedy genre
Okay.
and drama. I love drama.
Oh, me too. Oh, me too.
I love me some drama.
Stephanie got me hooked on Grey's Anatomy, and I got hooked because of the sex. Like, I love doctors and just sneaking off and fucking.
I really thought like that's how it was in the hospitals. I'm like, dang, these doctors and nurses be fucking all over the place.
I've had 5 surgeries in almost 4 years. So my first one, he goes to the doctor and he's like, when we're talking to the surgeon about what he's gonna do, he's like, so can I sit in the gallery while you do this? And the surgeon's like, what? He's like, yeah, like on Grey's Anatomy, they have a gallery where they can watch the surgeries take place. And the surgeon was like, no, that doesn't happen here.
I mean, I thought the same thing. Like that, I didn't think all of that. I thought the sex was real. Because I'm like, dude, who wouldn't want to have sex with a hot doctor in the fucking on-call in room or wherever?
We first met about at Kushstock, 420. And
2 years ago, you know that, right?
Was it 2 years? No, last
No, 2019.
No, it was 2018. Listen, so I went back through my phone and my pictures, and it was 2018.
But we just bought all of our equipment last year. Really?
Because it's right here. This Kushstock, when we shot at Kushstock. See?
I was.
What does that say?
That's not there. That's not with me. That's another year. That's another year you were at Kushstock. Boom!
Oh, it was!
That's 2019.
See, I smoked too much. Fuck.
All I will know is that you've been producing like a mother effer. So what have you been doing since? And let's talk about that.
So I did direct the Hollywood Beauty Awards. That was
Nice.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm a director. We have 2 shows a year, spring and fall. One is the Daytime Beauty Awards and then the Hollywood Beauty Awards.
Ooh.
Pretty cool.
So what do you think of COVID? Because I know some people are like, yeah, it's real. There's some people like, oh no, the conspiracy that it's, a hoax. Or are you kind of in the middle? Like, what's your take on this whole thing?
So,
Ooh. Ooh.
so
I got some tequila.
it's definitely real because I know people that have lost their lives to this. So it's definitely real. I know people that have caught it, barely survived it. I believe that it could have been prevented sooner, where it wasn't so massive if our government would have believed it. It started with them. That's why people think it's fake. That's why people think it's not real, because it started with them telling us that it wasn't. So I hope they having good luck now. Somebody caught it in the White House. Now I gotta wear a mask.
What? You heard that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's all over the news.
Yeah, it's everywhere. So now,
What?
yeah, so now they all have to, I'm like, oh, they believe in it now. They all up, wrapped up with masks. Yeah.
But what would you say is the one like positive thing that you're taking advantage of COVID?
For me, so like taking this little break, like I started doing my podcast, I started writing, I started getting back into acting, I work out 6 days a week. Like none of that would happen when I had like a regular job. Yeah.
I do want to jump into this because mental health is a good segment of ours. We like to talk about that. So how has your mental health been during COVID?
It's better. Like honestly, it's
Sounds like it.
better because I'm able to dive into me and like enjoy me right now and get to know me right now. But I do want to say this, and it's just something to think about. If you are being affected during this time, I hope you take this as something you need to reflect upon, because there's reasons to why you are depressed during this time. So you need to figure out like why this is affecting you, you know?
I think it's a good point. I said it in the last set of recordings, but I go to therapy, and there's been times where I've been really stressed. So once in a while, when I feel like my mental health is like, oh, okay, it's boiling, I need to kind of let it go, I text her and I make my appointment. But I think it's that time where you look at what you need and what you want.
This was essential right here. This pop shot has kept me sane. No lie.
Oh yeah, we did buy that.
What is that?
And I'm
That back there.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks nice.
Pop shot back.
Can I smoke?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, let's do this, bro. I mean, we'll save the game for this smoke set. Oh, look at that. She already started her munchies.
But this actually puts us in a good segue for our next topic.
Woo, woo, woo.
So I can tell, obviously you're smoking, but
Smoking and drinking a little.
Hey.
So cannabis, caffeine, / coffee, or alcohol. What's your top one?
I'd rather smoke than anything. Drinking, you just don't necessarily know the outcome of that. So definitely smoking.
What's your favorite brand of cannabis, and when do you use it the most? So let's start with, what's your favorite brand?
So my favorite strand of cannabis is Gorilla Glue. It's a hybrid, I would assume, but it smokes like an indica. It's heavy. It's on the heavy side. And that's why I like it, because I need it to go to sleep. So that's like my favorite. I love the smell of it.
Woo. So what's next for Q? Come on, we always want to know.
Next for me right now is my podcast, The High Hour. If you haven't checked it out, check it out, The High Hour. So me and my brother have a podcast. So we just joined that. It's gonna be a 1 hour marijuana experience podcast once we can get around people and stuff. So right now we're just like shooting the shit while we smoke, talking about topics. It's good.
It's funny.
When we met you last year,
Oh, he's not gonna let me live that up. I swear.
I literally was like, well, maybe she's right, but
I forgot I did Kushstocks 2 years in a row. That's what happened.
Hey, you're a producer. That's how I know you. You produce shit all the time. So when you tell me you don't know what's next, girl, The High Hour, that shit's climbing right now. Your followership is going. I see what you're doing with your content. Keep it up. So we're all gonna hold up 5 fingers.
Okay.
And we're all gonna just ask questions. Never have I ever done. And if you've done something, you gotta put your finger down. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'll start it off. Never have I ever sucked toes.
Wait. So if I have put my finger down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never have I ever been married.
Wow.
Never have I ever been on first name basis with a delivery person.
Oh, come on, man. My weed driver would always be like, "What up, Batman?"
I know my like nail lady. My
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I text her.
Never have I ever gone on a roller coaster at Six Flags.
You haven't?
Hell no. Fuck roller coasters.
I refuse to invest a ticket on Nico. There's no way I'm gonna. No.
Oh my
It'd
god.
be a waste of a ticket. Okay.
Never have I ever been camping.
You suck. Get out. Get out.
But she's a city girl.
I hate the
Okay.
woods.
Well, hey, Q, you got anything else you want to do? Some drops? Anything you want to drop for us to mention?
Oh yeah, where can people find you?
Where
Oh,
can we follow Q?
find me at Marquitta Baines on everything. So it's MarQuittaBaines. Marquitta Baines. Everywhere on social media.
Yeah. All right. And also, let's get a
And
drop.
wait. And the High Hour. Make sure you check out my podcast and Instagram. You can follow us on Instagram at The High Hour.
All right. Well, hey, Q, I want to say thank you, babe. Can you shout us out and I'll make sure we close this out?
Yeah, so one thing that we forgot to mention, but we want to thank you so much for being on our show. You are our very first guest on the new series or season or whatever we're calling it. So thank you so much. This is the first time we're recording it, so it's exciting. And yes, quarantine edition, the Local Town podcast, quarantine edition. We got Q with the High Hour. Make sure you guys check them out. It's super funny.
Thank you so much. And once again, Q, I'll talk to you soon. Once again, guys, this is Nico with the Local Town podcast. Oh, I got the wifey, Miss Classy. I got Q. Thanks, guys. As always, # what's next.
Bye, guys.